Our new Pharaoh, Snofu, is determined that this, the fourth dynasty, be remembered as the greatest ever to rule Egypt. His architects have contrived a tomb even more spectacular than the stepped pyramid of Huni, and Pharaoh wishes you to oversee its construction. You will need to establish a fair-sized settlement south of Dahshur, the site for Pharaoh's bent pyramid. Once in place, this city will provide the workforce necessary to complete this ambitious project. The bent pyramid is to be constructed of a plain stone core and faced with fine white limestone that it may forever shine under the desert sun. You will find sufficient quantities of limestone at Dahshur, but you'll need to import the necessary amount of plain stone for this undertaking. Pharaoh wishes that our borders be pushed even further south, and to this end he has dispatched military forces to invade Nubia and to establish a fortified city at Buhen beside the second cataract of the Nile. To the north, Egypt has opened relations with Enkomi on the island of Cyprus. This land is named for its abundant reserves of copper ore, which are now a major import. Precious gemstones may be obtained from a recently established Egyptian outpost at Serabit Kadim in the land of Sinai. Lately, the supply has become erratic, however, due to unrelenting Bedouin and Canaanite attacks against the settlement, and we are uncertain how much longer the Egyptian forces stationed there can withstand them.
All right, let's get started. Okay, no military. With you. Thinking about putting the city right here. Could also put it up here. Get rid of this tosh. Igris. Not only did Gris see a Fukideta in another chat, but he also recognized it. He recognized the VTuber. I don't know if that's something you could do a couple months back. You might be getting in. Yeah, I think you're in the hole whether you want to be or not. Dems the brakes. Think you're still safe? Okay. How did I do this again? I'm so batch. Okay, first thing to do is put it here. Yeah, you watched Roboco. Taco Bales? I don't know, tapioca's on that copium. Whatever. I'm not the Hako Bales demographic, apparently. Pavilion? Perfect. How much pop do we need?
Our new
Small pop. Okay. Water supply. All that tosh that one puts here. Better than Cowgirl Callie. Callie. That's not an annoying sound. Right? That was not an annoying sound. That was an adorable sound, exactly. I'll never get tired of hearing that sound, whatever the hell it was. Up, it's back. Packed and compressed. Ideal for mating pressing, right? Which is apparently all her fans care to do with her. And the sound. The sound. Yep. Yeah, it was Emperor. I didn't know that. Maybe maybe you had to have bought the CD in Spain. I don't know if there's a. I don't think there's an in-game setting for language. Maybe. Oh. Grange. Hakotaro. Yeah, we'll wait for some people to move in there. Adorable. Definitely want to pay ourselves. Perfect. That's short by a lot of workers. StarCraft and other old games had it too. Okay, SG, you need to calm down. Sir, you need to calm down. That makes sense. The international version would have more languages. I've got plenty of money.
No one can accept these goods.
Plenty
That's
of money
okay.
is had.
I can use the rest.
But we wanna hold back a little bit. We don't want to overbuild. Let's consider how we're gonna make money. Selling limestone would be good. Just a regular processing workflow would be nice. So let's take a look at our take a look at our what we can import and export. Okay, import and export grain, import clay. Import clay and sell pottery is nice because you import clay for 38, you sell pottery for double the price. Can export barley, export beer. Ooh. Yeah, input reads, export papyrus is the big money printer. Import for 31, sell for 160. Beer is slightly better profit if I do it all by myself. Export limestone. Well. Alright. I've got some ideas now. Oh, that's embarrassing. That field doesn't have... Oh, you can do that. One... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me send that off before I forget. Bucks have to just give up money early, but we better be in Pharaoh's good graces. The Pharaoh.
No one can accept these goods. That's okay. I can use the rest.
Do I even care that much about straw? Probably not. Oh shoot, barley though. Yep, rip that harvest. I'm an idiot. Might get it in time. Oh, okay. Do I even care about straw? Do I need to make bricks? No. Let's do what our chat friend said and just turn off straw.
I have to go clear across the city with these goods. It'll take all day.
A Spanish dub wasn't standard on US releases until like rise of Mexican dubs. Don't buy beer yet. Where am I getting rid of this beer? Scheme is the shit. Hell yeah, FQ. Although I think I don't know, I'm getting a bit of an appreciation of this game more. I mean, I liked it. I liked all the City of Beer games as a kid, but I struggled with this one. I never beat it because it's got some gotchas. I really like the one that came after it, Zeus. But it's fun coming back to it now as an adult and appreciating some of the rougher around the edges part, like the lack of a global labor pool and some of the adorableness it throws at you. This is just a huge that route. Hello? Oh, it was stuck. Oni-chan, it was stuck. Huge with a D, yeah. But actually, yeah. Got a really crappy inundation this time. Okay. Oh shoot, that better not be connected. Good, it's not. This song is the one that goes in. This one right here, this background BGM, hold up. That one section of the background BGM goes in hard. For no reason. There's no reason that that should go in as hard as it does. I gotta get rid of this straw. Yeah. We need to make money. I'm not gonna lie to you. Money needs to be made, and it needs to be made soon. Maybe I should be. I really should be irrigating these. That's on me. Check back the VOD while taking a nap. Comfy Emperor. That was a good time today. What is that? Did you use up too many workers? Oh. We're only short by you employees. I don't want to. I want to just. Okay. So, military, I can't build any forts. So that means the only person who's going to invade me is Pharaoh. Pharaoh will invade me if I piss him off. And the way you piss Pharaoh off is by being in debt for an extended period of time or by not fulfilling his missions. I'm going to stay out of debt. Hey Zaki, yeah, we're gonna try and stay on top of that this time. Exporting some beer. Exporting some beer. Yeah, that's plenty of time to be compliant with that. Shoot, this isn't connected, is it? Boy, I'm an idiot. We'll connect it from this side. I've got no excuses. That's really stupid how I thought this. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is fine. That's how it works. They're going to want some ceramics, but we got to get things in order first. Kind of want to start a small, not big, a small, what is it? Adorable. Yeah, I had that coming though. A small, whatever, like, rock I can mine industry. Limestone. Yeah. We'll start that up soon on that other side. Just so in case Pharaoh requisitions that, I don't have to turn him down. By the way, the 3 cities at the side on that canal mission are CPU controlled anyway, so it's intended to print money with Jade using them and selling them high-end goodies. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, what kind of exports do those cities have? Do they give you like clay and stuff too? It's kind of disappointing if they do. I'd like it to where it forces you to rely on your friends for some of your city basics. Yeah, making some money. Selling some beer, making some money. This is gonna be so unfertile. 2%. I think that's not so good. He is Egypt, just like you are Egypt, and how we all will be Egypt. You are Egypt, he is Egypt, everyone is Egypt, what the introduction says. Some food. Export weird stuff like lacquerware, bronzeware, one sells jade, one sells salt. Alright, that's cool then. I like that it makes you work together for those. Ooh, look at this nice harvest over here. Worker situation. Okay, high unemployment. Good. Good. That means I can start doing some unethical stuff. This game is free. You're right, Luna. Almost as free as Sonic Adventures, or Sonic Adventures 2 Battle, Final Rush Skip. Almost. Almost as free as that, but Sonic Adventures Final Rush Skip is freeger. What did I come in here for? In the freaking storage yard. Berga, man. Yeah, I'm just bad. That doesn't change the fact that the skip is freege. That we're finally becoming profitable. Rejoice. Finally making money. Okay, so let's come over here now that we've got our finances and starting to come into order. Let us... What is... Oh, I guess the shrines. Let us... Oh, let's check the gods. It's a good time to check. Furious. Okay. Is that resentful? Yeah, we need to fix that. The Ta, right? Ta. Alright, maybe he'll like us better now. Not only do we farm... Not only do we farm nourishment for the body, but we also farm nourishment for the soul over here, apparently. They're like, yeah, we like you better now. I mean, 10 shrines, I guess that just has to be... It'll be headed in the other direction. That's plenty. Plenty of shrines for we have. Alright, no more distractions. Water crossings, bridge. A bridge, did you? Bridge, did you? Yep. I think we're stuck, did you, building this bridge, did you? We'll have to use a ferry landing instead. That really sucks. Okay, hold off. Hold off on building that section over there. We've got to deal with Pharaoh being annoying. How much? Wait, what is the deal here? Why am I not exporting that stuff? Are you already sold out? I probably bought enough for the year. Okay, so it was this January. Okay, good. So I need to get money. Step one, get money. This trade caravan here will buy all this beer. We'll have more than 49 de beer or de bar, whatever the currency is in this game. Okay. We have money now. Is unemployment? Okay, unemployment's better. I'm gonna need to sell more beer. You're already like capped. So who else wants beer? Water trade, which also buys limestone. Okay, well, open it up. 40 limestone and 15 beer. Yeah. Sells clay. What do you sell? Nothing but tosh. Plainstone reads. Yeah. I might have to put this over there. Might not have a choice. If I put it on the other side... Should build 2 docks. Is there... Hold up. There's not even much dock space to put on the other side here. Okay, so I can't put a dock over here if I wanted. Here's like one of the spots where the dock can go. So I'm going in again. Shuba. Okay, I'm happy with this. What would be cute would be putting another storehouse here. This would actually be really cute. Like max kawaii here. Kawaii-na. And then you accept the clay. Of which we'll buy 8. And then we make the potteries. Okay. I can dig it. Actually, don't even bother pottery. Bother. It'll be where the potteries go. I gotta be a little bit careful because we need to mass some more money before we do some other thing. Shubaru. We want to take some time to... Okay, we sold some stuff, so that's good. Sold some beer. Pottery is going to start to be delivered, and then these houses will grow. And we'll have more workers, and we can start doing more stuff. Yeah, I was worried about this. We can be compliant with that. I was working my way up to get a request like that and be able to fulfill it. Well, no time like the present. That was a while ago we played Superstars. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need some more industry here. No, 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 not that. Wages fall. Hey, Muck. People want one money less. Perfect. One money less. Population check? We need a lot of workers. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Courthouse. Now we're still in a bit of a money pinch. I really prefer if make this be priority number one, please. I can't find the worker. Being adorable. Okay, there we go. That is unfortunate. I just looked up this game on how long to beat. What did you find out? Yeah, you wanna do your job here? It's a long game, man. What's a fun game? And this game is part of a series. And they're all long. We've got a lot of city builder content in our future. I still need some workers. How much housing do we have? can only hold 16 more. I guess now you can buy beer. I guess you're already buying beer. Okay. I need to set it to not export till I have some stock. Yeah. That's a game a lot of fun to play. We won't be playing it exclusively, of course, but I'm kind of on, I guess I'm kind of on the Pi. You know how Pi like runs hot and cold with games where it's like, yeah, we're gonna grind Ironmon and we're gonna grind low level. Right now I'm kind of on the Pharaoh and City Builder binge. We will eventually stream the entire series. But what's happening? We will eventually stream the entire series. But we might take breaks here and there. And maybe have like some weeks where we only do Pharaoh one time the week. Some weeks where we don't do it at all. Some weeks where we do it like 10 times. Yeah, HD remake from User Mix. Yeah, Yimo was talking about that with me and other. I mean, Captain told me about it initially. It's not a game I expected to ever see a remake of, which is weird. Yeah, apparently the devs like just made it, and they've kind of been, there's bugs with it, and there's maybe like needs some fixing, and they've just been not doing it. They've been very behind the curve as far as fixing issues with the game, which is unfortunate. It's really unfortunate, actually, because this is a game that has a lot of fans. And a game that's deserving. Well, I think the original stands up pretty well. If it's getting a remake, though, that remake deserves to be well made. And it has some issues. Emo was telling me that the devs just like ban people in the Discord that have criticized aspects of the game, which is kind of funny. Kind of funny. Imagine playing a remake instead of the original. Yeah. I want to play OG Lamalana soon. Seeing Muck play it the other day gave me the itch. Must be scratched. Once we're done with the series, even more city builders. Yeah, maybe we try out Imperium. Theo was linking me that game. I put on my wish list. Runs hot and then sees the viewer numbers and goes back to Ironmon. Surely people watch the... people love the low level, right? Surely people be watching that low level. Loge level. Really, there's gotta be... Well, that's good for now, but we're gonna have to make a weird... I mean, that's enough limestone for now. Low level's been up to 2K. I guess that's not Ironmon numbers, but that's still a very respectable total. I don't really know if that's... I don't know. I don't know what the Twitch... I don't know what goes inside the... I mean, Pi's pretty candid about it, and he talks about it, like, numbers and stuff. But, like, I don't know if... I don't know if 2K for different content as opposed to, like, is good. Like, I mean, it's probably good. It's probably good. I don't know how people who really get into the analytics of their own stream, I don't know how they parse that. I'd be really interested. He's happy. That's good. I'd be really interested to know how. I'd I'd be really interested to see like a HoloLive VTuber be as candid as Pi is about their viewers, and like I'd really be curious about how they pick like which games to stream and how much of their analytics they look into, and whether like how much of their management gives them feedback on what games they should stream. I've tuned in a little bit. It's mostly been Yoshi's Racing, and yeah, it seems pretty samey, the Yoshi's Racing. But actual runs seem pretty poppin'. He'll talk of anything that's not forbidden by his contract when it comes to stream info. I guess it's his brand too, with the whole stream big. The whole stream big. That sucks though. So we're just beholden. We're beholden to the Emperor making all these demands. These demands. I think maybe short-circuiting this might be a good idea. Alright, so I've connected this road over here because I think it's a shorter way to go than that way. And also when I eventually start exporting this limestone, it's going to have to get to my dock. And we want the shortest path possible to get to the dock. Because I only have one dock. I don't really have good options. But I could build another dock there. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I like that. I like that quite a bit. In fact, I probably don't need to bother right now. Oh, bother, as Winnie the Pooh says. I like Winnie the Pooh. I don't really want to export this much, but Winnie the Pooh man, Kid SG4E could not get enough Winnie the Pooh. He could not get enough Winnie the Pooh man. Yeah, Pooh Bear's great. Pooh Bear's great. Like I've seen like the Christmas, the Winnie the Pooh. Well, the Winnie the Pooh Christmas is like I like it. I like it because I like the characters, but I'd probably prefer to just watch a regular Winnie the Pooh episode than Winnie the Pooh Christmas. But I've seen Winnie the Pooh Christmas tons of time. Ryu was Pinocchio, really? Is there like a Pinocchio like cartoon? Because the only Pinocchio I know is the movie, which if you're a big Pinocchio fan, I guess if that's it, then you just gotta watch that over and over again. Sometimes variety is good. Compliance now possible. Alright, well I don't want to lose my money first, but I better stay on top of things. We want to keep Pharaoh in our good graces. This is doing really well. Things are going really well in this city. Going really well. Never watched Pooh? Watched the VHS movie on loop all day? Really? Yeah, well. When it's good, right? Don't think you expected it to be that much. Okay, so it's above expectation. Am I maxed out? No, I'm not maxed out. I'm maxed out on that either. What's the deal? Oh, because I said don't sell it until it's above that. Okay. Okay, I just want to make sure that, like right now beer is my moneymaker. But there's export limits, so I want to make sure I'm saturating them though. Like I want to make sure I have enough beer for myself, and I want to make sure that I'm saturating my export limits. So that I'm making as much money as possible off of my beer. Because each city that buys beer will only buy so much beer a month. Get from it. Not really set up to accept this right now, but that is big. It's not going to be where I want it to be, and that kind of sucks, but just getting this now is going to be good. Employment situation? Short by a lot of employees. I want to build... I think before I upgrade that, I'll just put more housing in. Oh, I need to watch. I'm low on money. I tried beer once and it tasted like salt water to me, and that was it. I really need these to be filled, like really bad. Like, come on. Because I can only turn that down for one more month. What? Adorable. Wait, what? Did I refuse it? Did I refuse both? Can I load save? January. Oh, that's too far back to go. Okay, fixed. Yeah, we just happen to have an autosave happen right before I accidentally turned down that gift. It's annoying. The accept button is on the different side. And Zeus, Emperor, maybe Caesar? I don't remember Caesar. Zeus and Emperor Poseidon, I'll put the accept button. That's a lot of money to get. I'll put the accept button on the left-hand side. And this game puts it on the right-hand side, so I just am unthinking. Unthinking. Click the wrong side. Suddenly we're back at the giant pyramid. Adorable. I don't know why these things can't stay in business. Like, come on, man. Alright, the first time you go into debt, Pharaoh bails you out. Oh, that's good. Then we got plenty of money. I think now I will put the second dock in. and it didn't fit where I wanted to fit. Okay, this is fine. I see it now. Perfect. That way we avoid any intersections, and this is still touching land. This is still touching a road, and this is still touching a road, and that's still touching a road. Perfect. I might need another slum there. Well, we need more. We need a lot of things. Yeah. One of which is more storage yards for this limestone. One thing I'll never understand is this game adds in the special orders for the warehouse an accept none, which sets all to accept none. Very useful because most of the time you don't, by default, warehouses accept everything. Usually you only want warehouses to accept specific goods that you're going to be producing or using in the immediate vicinity of that warehouse. Otherwise, there'll be like a warehouse all the way under your town that can accept something, and there'll be a guy up here like, well, I'll deliver it over there, and you don't really want that to happen. But Zeus gets rid of that, and Emperor doesn't have it either, and that's such good quality of life. And I don't know why they decided to remove that after already having it in the game. What I forgot about was Caesar 3 doesn't have warehouse special orders. Do you put down a warehouse in Caesar 3? Anything will go in that warehouse. Any workers, like, okay, there's a warehouse, it's got an open spot, I'm going to put something in there. Which is very annoying. The Augustus remake, well, not remake, fan make. The Augustus fan make fixes that. And when I was reading that in the GitHub patch notes, I was like, oh, that's it. I forgot how much bad, lacking quality of life Caesar 3 had. So a couple streams ago when I was like, yeah, maybe we'll play vanilla Caesar 3. No. I've completely changed my mind vis-a-vis that. We are playing the adorable We're gonna play the fan project that adds a bunch of like quality of life. They're basically like remade Caesar. You still need Caesar the base game installed, but there's like a GitHub where they just like, I don't even know if it's a reverse engineer. It just feels like they just rewrote it. I don't know if it's a decomp, I don't know what, but like all the code is on there and you can somehow compile it. Still requires the base game, but they use that to like write mods and stuff for it. SG90 right now. I don't need that many, but I made them before, so I'm using them. One of the previous campaigns we did need a lot. We did require a lot of saves. 6% unemployment means I probably want to start thinking about... Ooh, I got some good money. I probably want to start thinking about yoink engineering. Probably want to start thinking about building the pyramid. Yoink. Actually, I should get some papyrus online. Okay, sell me that many reeds. Okay, build a school now. Looking pretty good. Very cute city. Lack of housing hinders immigration. So that's not bad. That means people want to come, but there's just no space. Good city. Our city is held in high esteem. Good sign. To the slums they go. No space. I've been putting it off, but I think we should build the monument. Just put it here. Nothing stops me from just putting it here. I think I'd rather put it here. Well, what's the difference? Put it here. Put it down here. Never using this space. Yeah, this is, then it's actually, yeah, this is a cute place to put it. Kawaii place. actually incorporate in the city. I'm used to just putting it in the middle of nowhere because that's ideally where you want to put it. Because if you've got a big gigantic pyramid in the nexus of your city and you need to expand, you need like more housing and you need to put more industry. You're not moving that pyramid, so that pyramid just becomes dead space. I'm not happy with the fact that just thieves have taken over here. I might just build a couple more. I don't know why. This thievery. But I'm not accepting it. Plenty of food. Work camp. Side of the safety tower. Not actually sure what this is going to want first. I also just realized I kind of screwed up. Okay, it's fine. I'm worried we might need a second housing district. That second housing district will just go here. It's fine, but I need to keep that in the back of my mind because this stuff will have to get moved. I don't want to develop too much industry. I don't want to develop too much industry in this spot. I wonder when I stream these games if it would be better if I used like a custom mouse. Something that shows up better on the stream. You know? Mouse is probably big enough. I don't know. Would that be better if I used a cute mouse? Instead of the generic Windows mouse? Yeah, just give us a bunch of money. Is that urgent? For employees, like 37 employees, like I sleep. 37 employees is nothing. What do you want? Access all religious facilities. There's no way. There's no way you don't have access to religious facilities. I don't believe you. When the VTubers stream, they all use cute little custom mouse icons. Maybe I just want to emulate that. It's like monkey see, monkey do. Like, I see somebody speed running and they've got a cute anime girl on their layout, so it's like, I need a cute anime girl on my layout. Too much. 6x8 seemed good. He was all together laid out really nicely when I looked at, especially when you look at the overhead view. People want less money. I think I'm good with people living in this level of house. I think Gimmo was just rusty at the game. I just forgot how a lot of stuff worked. 'Cause he hasn't played in a long time. It's very understandable. I think I'll only import up to 400 of that now. Who's ready to spend another 3 hours building a pyramid? Anybody? I have a hard cutoff today, by the way. I've got a hard cutoff at like 6 a.m. that I can take a shower, brush my teeth, get into bed well before the Hello Puyo Tetris Championship begins at 7 a.m. Let me double check, maybe make sure it's 7 a.m. It's gonna be lit. Lit. Yeah. 7 a.m. Warehouse is very efficient. Well, that's bad. What was it? Wait, which was the city? I think I wasn't trading with them anyway. So it's fine. I think I'm gonna start getting limestone. Because here's the problem. The limestone has to be produced over here. Right? It's got to make its way all the way to the pyramid site. I don't know if, like, maybe I should have tried squeezing in the pyramid over here. I didn't really think about that. But it's fine. It's just take a little bit longer. And by a little bit longer, 30, 40 minutes. So I'm going to build a warehouse over here, a storage yard, so that some of it we'll get over here ahead of time and save us a little bit of time. Up, here's the robbers.
I take what I want. Don't try to stop me.
Oh, oh,
The enemy could soon win if I don't get some help.
there, he killed him. Ooh, that was based. Alright. We're gonna put a couple more police stations. Damn, some got away. Some's still robbed. They've stolen a lot of crap. Alright, we're just gonna be a militaristic town. Bunch of police stations here. I guess police stations is militaristic, but I wish I could put army inside the police stations. Martial law. Too many people stealing stuff. Okay, here they come. Here they come.
Thievery is a lot more profitable than other jobs in this city.
Yeah, I think some stuff was still stolen, but I think the police officer stopped some of the thieves. I had no idea why the thieves are being generated. Everybody likes me. Except the thieves. You know, they're probably coming from the slums. That makes sense. So the way I'll do that is I need the police officer over here. Like we saw him coming from here, so yeah. Police station there. Is it saved yet? Every day we get a little bit closer, Miss Fran. To a saved Egypt. Saved Egypt is a happy Egypt. No employment problems. Plenty of money. No employment problems, plenty of money. What a great combo. Like we're just what?
Our new
Yeah, we're just building this pyramid. Like once the pyramid is done, it'll increase my population. Actually, I'm gotten a little like I'm a little bit like worried now. Ever since that one mission where our entire populace just aged together. I'm gonna hold off. Like, if that wasn't a mechanic, I would just build the next housing district now. And build a bunch of like pyramid building stuff over here so we speed up the production of this pyramid. But now that we know that there's age demographics in this game, I'm gonna hold off on that. So that we can build a new center of town with young workers. A little bit later on when our current population is getting too old to do. I think this is a 90%. I think we should go up to 90% now. Yeah, Zakid told us that physicians give a chance to increase childbirth. Don't know if that's good enough. Actually don't need too much stuff. We need a lot of plainstone and a lot of limestone. We'll be able to produce that. It's like half. It's like half of what we needed for that other pyramid. Process some yab stuff. Ooh, let me see. 2 yab. What is that? Alright, thanks for telling me. Micah being naughty. Okay. Can you believe the bot is not following Discord rules? Micah's rebelling. Spent too much time with coyotes. I mean, that sucks, I guess, but I was never trading with them.
I hope to continue to make beautiful music in this city for a long
Why
time.
is the musician there? I don't understand how a walker gets there. When this pyramid is finished, these houses are going to be like, oh, the pyramid's amazing. I want to live there. The thieves must steal percentage. The thieves steal percentage. I've lost 5k. I've lost 5k. Okay. 2 can play this game. 2 can play this game. You want a police state, you get a police state. People are very pleased with me. Yeah, dissent is now punished. Yeah, actually, SG4E, Pharaoh SG4E is not that bad a guy. 10 police with their whips outside your door. You say something bad about SG4E? I know, he's a great guy. Big crappy flood this year. No inundation at all. Satch. Yeah, we probably need more worker camps. I have plenty of food. I can sustain. Can definitely sustain a bigger population. Ooh, look at all this money. Look at all that money. Lots of dubs. You're only short by a few employees. Gotta keep an eye on what the gods think. Well, happy. I want to wait until this pyramid is ready to lay down some stone, which should be soon. Having some slums prevents immigration. Don't know what you want to need to do about that. No, lack of housing prevents it. Game's lying. Yeah, lack of housing. They're like, you know what? Living in the slums isn't that bad after all. I don't get how there's this many police and thieves still get through. Yeah, at least the nice part about living in the slums is there's not 20 police officers outside your door. Too real. Too real. Employment is good. 5%. Ooh. Can even hire more workers. I guess I'm just not. I'm not allowed to have money. I've lost so much money this tosh. Fine. A nearby building police station is having a detrimental effect on the desirability of this location. You mean it's not preferable living besides 4 police stations? You don't say. I'll put a big statue out there. Yeah, okay, it's better now. It's better now. We'll build our houses up more. There's a cool statue of a dude sitting in a chair. Never mind, it's actually not so bad living here. Barley for Pharaoh is free. Unemployment is starting to look not so hot. I can very, very, very easily take care of that. Putting people to work is not going to be a problem, but I want to hold off on how I want to employ them depending on what the next step of the pyramid is going to be. And we also want to build some... live surrounded by huge statues of the same guy sitting. It's the same exact guy. Yeah, the little statue. We can put one of those over here. There he is. Alright, so after they cover up this last bit over here, they've got nice level ground, Mitsuri peak energy. Build the tomb. The tome. Solomon tome. Okay, now they want stone maze. Hey, what is there? What is there? What? This is a square. What is here? Everything in this game is square. What is there? Not this. Here's this square. What is that? I don't know. Look, this is smart. They put the ugly stone in the center, and then the nice, pretty stone on the outside. Good idea. It's really gonna suck getting that stone from that side all the way over here. Unemployment's 8%. That's not a big deal. People don't get really pissed until it's like over 10. I'm gonna need more inner stone soon though, right? I better buy that. $209. Yeah, give me that 209. Out of like 30% today. It's more forgiving an emperor. It is a lot though. Tea and Dallas. Yeah, one of the things that kind of, well, was a little bit of a bummer for me as a kid is I really like upgrading my houses all the way. It's one of the things I particularly liked about Pharaoh, and some of the parts of it that annoyed me is Pharaoh has so many housing upgrades. There's like 20 different levels of houses compared to like Zeus, which is like 8. It felt like there was always opportunity to continue to grow your houses more. I like that a lot. But what Emperor does is it kind of wants to be more, oh shoot. Wondering why they didn't fill up. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm just going to leave that at, warehouse at that amount. It's fine. What Emperor does, like, it wants to be more historically accurate because it like portrays the history of China over different dynasties, and obviously people didn't have the commodities that they had in like 5,000 years ago that they had 2,000 years ago. So you can't evolve your houses all the way until the later campaigns. That kind of bugged me. That kind of bugged me in my first playthrough of Pharaoh I guess as a tween at that point, a pre-teenager. The first couple campaigns, they only let you build it up to a certain point, and then you right-click on it and it says, this building needs tea to grow up more. And you're like, I can't make tea. You don't make tea until pretty late in the campaign. It was frustrating. Of houses? Well, not including elite housing. Nah, there's only like... There's fewer than 10. There's fewer than 10 evolutions of house and emperor. For each one. Like, elite houses have like 5 total maybe, and then the regular houses have like 10. Yeah. All of a sudden, people stop stealing. The police station makes this undesirable place to live. Already hear that. Have a big dude in a chair statue. Maybe you'll feel better. They're like, yeah, we feel better now. We'll grow up and be big houses. Yeah, Saul Good. Saul Goodman. Oh shoot, okay, now I need the carpenters. But the carpenters need the wood. Wood. From whom can I buy wood? Heat is fun. I think I would do fine to just make one carpenter. Nah, I'll make 2. I think 2's the magic number for this. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, sounds good to you. I'll try my best. Probably gonna take a short break soon as well. Like a 10-minute break. Have fun with her, Theo. My full blessing. Yeah, as soon as I make sure this carpenter is ready to do the next level, I'll take a short break. But I want to make sure this pyramid is not blocked in the meantime. Okay, they're making wood now. Very good, very good. Check up on unemployment. Unemployment is 6%. Perfect. Perfect. Check up on the gods. Yeah, playing Emperor as an adult now, the game's really grown on me. It still has things that annoy the crap out of me. Well, we'll see what I say in the missions to come, because I'm sure it only gets I'm sure it only gets more vulnerable. But I don't feel as walled as I would as a kid building cities in this game. I was just used to playing Zeus, and Zeus, everything just flows really nicely in that game as far as building your city. Hey, there we go. I'm gonna make a save just in case anything that, like, if the city blows up in the meantime. Wish there was a way to stop these messages from coming. Yeah, I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. Hopefully the city will continue to not fall apart in the meantime. I'm back. City didn't burn down in the meantime. That's good. Yeah, that message with the Nilometer comes up every year. Every year, there's a potential that the Nile floods less than you want it to, and you grow fewer crops. So next week I want to focus on more Mystery Fun Fest stuff, since it's going to be the last week of Mystery Fun Fest. But I think it might fit nicely in with our current city builder project. I think I might start stream with a Pharaoh mission, and after we complete a city, we do some Mystery Fun Fest stuff for the rest of the stream. It's just, as we found out yesterday, doing 2 full missions of Pharaoh in a single stream is usually too much. But just one mission might not be enough for how much I want to stream. Like, if I finish one mission, I'm like, yeah, I kind of want to do more. But 2 is too much. I kind of like want 1.5 missions per stream. So what we might do next week is do a Pharaoh mission, and then the second half of the stream we do Mystery Fun Fest stuff. Like, I have to beat Pokemon Fire Red with a Rattata. That's one of the things. I might look at... I saw Pika Pals playing Ace Combat 04 for the PS2 today, which is one of the games you can beat that game and get Mystery Fun Fest points. I looked at that game and like, yeah, this is like not great, but it doesn't look horrible. When I first saw it on the list at the start of the event, I was like, yeah, this is a maybe. And then I saw Pika Pals play, I'm like, yeah, I could do this. I don't know, I might do that. We're definitely going to do the Rattata challenge first. I mean, that's perfect, because that's also something I don't want to do for the whole stream. Like, I don't want to spend a whole stream playing Pokemon Red with just a Rattata. Fire Red. So we can play a combination of Pharaoh and Fun Fest stuff. I think that'll be good. Fun Fest. What's the hold up here? What's the deal? I'm gonna need a lot of this crap. We're gonna need so many blocks of plainstone. And I can't produce it, so I have to just get it from somewhere. Who else on the world map will sell me some of this tosh? You. Those granite. Probably shouldn't open up this trade route. I shouldn't open up that trade route because it's just going to clog my port some more. Oh no. I can only import 40 a month. I mean, it's going to take freaking forever. I know some people in your Discord who would not mind playing with a rattle. How does this work again? It's add quote, right? Yeah, can you add yourself, Chris? Discord like a couple days ago added a like you can invite a chat GPT bot to your Discord. I don't have it in my Discord, but Spock has it in his. Perfect. Thank you, Chris. How do we get specific? Let me see. How does Theo get this specific quote? Okay, then you just quote. Perfect. Discord now has you can just like invite chat GPT into your Discord, and Spock invited it to his, and there's a bunch of people have just been going and making threads and just asking chat GPT stuff. And I was quizzing it on VTuber stuff, and some stuff it gets really well, but other stuff it like gets facts wrong, but it says it in a very confident and believable manner. I think that's probably the biggest. I think that's probably the biggest problem with that kind of text-based AI stuff now, is if you really don't know. Okay, so it's great if you can ask it a question, you get the answer, and the answer's right. Now, it's probably right a lot of the times, but sometimes some of the details are wrong, and there's if you're really going to use it, like if you're going to use it to ask, like quiz it, and you know the right answer, it's pretty useless. You're just having fun quizzing a bot. I feel like the end game of the chat GPT stuff is you ask it a question you don't know the answer to, and it gives you the answer. You're like, okay, that's the answer. But it still seems too susceptible to giving you wrong information and saying it to you very confidently. Or even worse, it works really well at weaving correct information together with wrong information. So it looks pretty believable. You're like, yeah, that sounds right, and then it's still wrong in the details. So if you go with that information as if it's true, well, then your information is bad. Depends on the application, but yeah, the application is it's just like a better search engine where it gives you reliable information. But whereas when you search for something, right? If you go on the internet and you want to know the answer to something, you search it, you find the information. The source of that information is immediately apparent to you, right? Like if you search for, like, you put a question into Google and a result comes back and the website is like dubiousurl.net or whatever, you're like, I don't think I want to trust this. Like, this information might be wrong because this source seems not reliable. But if you Google if you Google a question and you get a result back, and the result is like the World Health Organization, or it's like UNICEF, or it's like, the Library of Congress, you're like, okay, this seems like a reputable source, so I think this information is good. Like, that's a judgment that you can make by yourself and be fairly confident about. But ChatGPT conceals the source of the information as a feature. Like, it's meant to like simplify. Like, yeah, I'll just tell you the answer. You don't need to know where it came from, because that's the whole point. It's like talking to a person. It doesn't have to source you the information. But by hiding the source, it hides the reputability of the information. So that seems like to be. So I never really played with ChatGPT before, but I decided to play around with it a little bit today for the fun of it. And that seems to be the main issue right now for me. It's like, if you're actually going to use it for something useful, good luck, because there's no easy way to actually find out if the information is good or not. I think it's pretty good when you need a guideline to perform a specific task, like how to do X. But I think you can tell ChatGPT to make a mistake. Yeah, I think you can too, but I don't know how good it does. Like, I don't think it actually learns from that. You might be able to say try again, or like revise that, and it might give you a better response. I already have the answer then. It seems pretty good for asking for code. Like you can say, hey, write some code that does X, Y, Z, and then you can just test and make sure that code works. Especially if it's not for like, I bet it's really good for writing like mundane code that's annoying to write yourself, and then you just get the code and you copy paste it, and you can look at it and be like, yeah, this works. Like for an annoying piece of code to write, but that's easy to verify that it actually works, seems to be like a good use of it. It kept insisting, ChatGPT kept insisting that Akai Hato was of HoloLive Generation 3 when she's HoloLive Generation 1. I was shaking my head at ChatGPT. The other thing that was funny is it kept insisting that Rushia was still an active member of HoloLive. And I was like, are you sure that Uruha Rushia is currently employed by HoloLive? And it's like, yeah, last time I checked. I'm still safe. Don't worry, Fukiretsa has you covered. There's no escape. I'm just gonna be real with everybody in the chat. This pyramid is gonna suck. Cause it's gonna take what? Oh, it only needs 100 more blocks with limestones. Okay, I take it back. It's not gonna suck too much. Cause we can import that without too much trouble. I thought it was going to take a lot more. I can't produce that, so I need that to be imported. And anything you have to import is really slow because like your dockers have to take it to the warehouse. It's just a lot slower than producing it yourself. I watched their streams, I can recognize them, and I got quoted on stream. I watched their streams, I can recognize them, and I get quoted on stream. I think this might be it. Yeah, VTubers. Yeah, I think this might be it, Chris. You fought a good fight. But they always win in the end. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Like 3 years ago, I didn't even know what a VTuber was. 3 years ago, if you asked me to describe HoloLive, I'd be like, is that like a Yu-Gi-Oh card? Is that like what Hologra evolves into? Love when I leave the house to do things and come back to what appears to be an identical message before we streamed when I left. Yep, we're building another pyramid, more nothings. You and Theo, yeah. We both spread the, we're both HoloLive evangelists. Garguda with some Pokemon Posh. Yep. No inundation. This is going okay. It's going okay. We'll just get comfy. Yeah, that's the kind of art that her fan base tracks. Alright, do the gods like us? Yeah, as long as the gods are liking us, we're fine. Unemployment is fine. People aren't stealing stuff. Turns out we finally hit the critical mass of police stations where people decide, you know what? I don't think I can make it to the personal mansion of the governor to steal something and make it back with 10 police stations en route to my destination. Now that I know that people are going to retire at some point, though, I'm holding off. I'm holding off from overbuilding. We're just going to relax. I could go up to 100%. I'm tempted. Because we're going to be here a while building stuff. We're eventually going to need to go up to 100%. That's the thing. Society. Oh. Census. They're in their 40s. I'm getting close. Hey, what's the deal here? Why am I not getting Stone D? I wish there was a way to get more. You know what? Let's accept stone here too. Why not? Oh, did they deliver stone at...
I have to go clear across the city with these goods.
Does he deliver stone one block at a time? Well, no wonder it takes forever. Like, thank goodness I accept. Remember when I accidentally declined that stone gift? And we loaded from autosave and it happened to be... Okay, at least it's 4. We loaded from autosave and it happened to, It happened to be Okage. If we weren't able to load from autosave, or I was just like, autosave took too long, and I was like, yeah, I don't think we'll do this, guys. What's wrong on here? Oh. He's delivering the goods. 40s, 50s. Anything to sink some stone into. Ooh, okay. All right. As we get higher up the pyramid, we're going to need fewer of the brown stones and more of the white stones. And the white stones I'm able to produce myself. I've got plenty of them. In fact, let's stop exporting it, because I don't need money. Yeah, no more export. That'll also free up some of the workers from my dock. I won't have to worry about picking that crap up. Now, let's talk about the two types of trade in this game. There's land trade and there's sea trade. Whether the type of trade so I think I should probably make another thing here. Yeah, there's land trade and sea trade. The type of trade with a city. Well, each city has its own type of trade. So each city is coded in like the scenario editor. When the developers of Pharaoh made the game, they put the cities on the empire map right here, and as they laid them down, they coded both what goods, hard-coded, both what goods they would sell and buy, and whether that trade destination would be by sea or by land. Now, when you open up trade with a city, you pay a flat fee to open the route, and the game tells you this is going to be either a sea trade route, or excuse me, water trade route, because we're not actually on the sea. It's just a river. Denial. It tells you whether it's going to be a water trade route or it's going to be a land trade route. Now, land trade routes are just better for the player, because how land trade works is these guys right here. This guy right here is a caravan. He comes into my city. He goes to whatever warehouse has the good or that he's picking up to buy, and whatever warehouse can accept the good that I'm choosing to buy from him. So that's how land trade works. He by himself will go around to warehouses and do his trading business. And those guys will continue to spawn continuously every couple months, and go around your city and pick up what they need to pick up, pay you money, and deposit what they need to deposit. That's the best. The other type of trade is the water trade. Now, the reason why that's inferior is because, number one, you're responsible for building the dock. So, whereas you're... how are we... Oh, no, Theo. Yep. Everybody's hitting that age. Oh, it might just be because these houses are devolving. Ran out of pottery. That's not good. Okay. We short a lot of workers, so it's fine, copium. Yeah, so water trade is inferior. One, because rather than just spawning, rather than them basically taking the initiative where they send a worker to your, they send a walker to your warehouses, your storage yards, and directly deposit the goods you want, you're more responsible for those logistics. You have to build a dock, and then their ships will come to your dock, The dock itself does not store any goods. What it does is when the ship arrives, if the ship is buying something, your dock will dispatch a walker, to go from the dock to a warehouse to pick up the good and then come back, deliver it to the dock, and then put it on the boat. Similarly, if the boat is delivering, like you're importing something, they'll spawn the guy with the wheelbarrow and the good at the dock and he'll have to deliver it. But while that's happening, the boat is just locked there at the dock. Whereas for the land traders, they'll just keep coming and they'll go directly to the destination where you want the goods. Whereas the water traders, the docks just basically become a huge choking point because they'll only spawn one guy with a wheelbarrow for both imports and exports. So while that guy is going to pick up stuff, he's not delivering stuff. So that's kind of the feels bad man I'm experiencing right now. Is I'd like to do a lot more trading, and I'd like to buy more goods. I'd like to buy more of these stones, but a lot of my trading right now is over water, and my docks are just overloaded. Essentially, like I can't get the goods from the ships out of these docks to their destinations and then pick up the goods I want to sell and get them back to the docks. Because docks have to be built on water. And I don't have that much actual level, like enough coastline their docks are buildable. So like you can only build a dock if it's like three tiles wide. So the only other dock I could build would be right here. Out of the whole city. Out of the whole city, you could only build a dock here. Here we already have one, and here. And then maybe on this side? No. You're really limited. You're really limited on where you can place your docks. Ideally, you'd want your docks to be as close to industry, like as close to like your storage areas as possible. So you save the people delivering the goods from the docks as much distance as possible, so that they can make as many trips. Like if the destination for the goods from the dock is relatively short, then you can get more trade in because they have to travel not as far. They can make more round trips to the dock and deliver and pick up more goods. But right now we're just feeling that crunch where our delivery men are constantly moving, and they're not cycling enough goods to the dock. They're just spending too much time delivering them to their destination. We're getting really capped. We're getting really capped with with our water-based trade. And there's really nothing we can do except accept slower trade. What is all this white stone? Land trade OP on Pharaoh. The games after this fix that issue, by the way. Starting with Zeus, instead of having one dock that handles all of your trade, you build a dedicated structure for each trade partner. And docks also function as storage houses. The boat will come. It'll come here and there'll be a huge attached storage yard to the dock. And it will pick up and deliver stuff inside that own storage house. And that saves you the big logistical problem of distributing the goods from the docks. So it's definitely something that the fine people at Impression Games who created this game realized when they were playing Pharaoh. They're like, yeah, like this game becomes less fun. Like one of the issues with the enjoyment of the game is like your trade's just constantly capped by the low efficiency of your docks. They revised trade in the future games that way, and it helped a lot. It really helped with that new system. One statue is not enough. I'm not going to build another one. Because I'm going to have to squeeze in another mini housing district here anyway to get us up to pop 3.5k. We're going to hold off on that a little bit longer though. The only thing we have left to do in this mission is to finish this pyramid and to hit a total population of 3,500. I'm at 2,400 right now. I could build another little mini housing block and we would be fine. But I don't want to have that much population right now because I don't really want to put those people to work. And how much limestone is this, by the way? $104 blocks of limestone. Okay, so we're set on the limestone. We got plenty of limestone to finish the pyramid. Just waiting on the regular stone. Plain stone. Wages fall. Whoa, they fell a lot. Only have to pay people 25 now. So I'm trying to compensate with those logistical problems that I was just talking about by building a couple of storage facilities as close as possible as I can to the dock. And then having them accept the goods that I really want to cycle the most out of the docks. Or at least as much of the docks import stuff as I can. So that we hopefully reduce the travel time of all of our dock workers so they can cycle more goods in and out of the docks from the ships. As I cozy. Big cows. Something satisfying about 5 tightly packed, full storage yards of limestone. Looks very satisfying. This game's kind of funny with its stones, though. I'm pretty sure it's the same like sprite. There's what? Hold on. There's like 3 different stones. There might even be more in future missions. Granite, limestone, and plainstone. Granite looks slightly different, but plainstone and limestone look like the same like sprite, just with a different color. It's like old SNES platformers they used to introduce like newer enemies later in the game, and it was just a sprite that you encountered earlier in the game, but with a different color pattern, different color palette. what Emperor's doing right now. These are totally different types of stones. Unfortunately, they are for the pyramid. The pyramid builders insist that you use the light-colored stones on the outside and the dark-colored stones on the inside. Reskins are often uglier, yeah. They usually are. They're usually like off colors. Because you could tell like the original design was the first enemy you encounter in the game. And then later on when they were like, yeah, we need more enemies, but we don't want to make more sprites, they just put like they just put worse colors on the same sprites. So the way that this pyramid is built in this game is, well, at first, we didn't need any materials. At first, just the workers spent a long time digging holes into the ground and putting in water to make sure the ground was very level, completely level. That takes a bit of time. And then after that, we started laying down the blocks, the stone blocks. There's stonemason guilds here. That's our main artisan, our main type of artisan for building the pyramids. Those are these guys standing right here. So they go and wait, and then people from the labor camps, or the work camps, who are also the same people who work out here in the fields, they go... Maybe is this them here? No. They go to... Yeah, we're going to be waiting here a while. They go to a warehouse that has a set of 4 blocks, and then we'll see it in a moment here when all these get delivered. Those people, those laborers, will go to the warehouse, pick up the blocks, and you'll see them drag a group of 4 blocks to the pyramid. Now, every time we complete a layer of the pyramid here, a carpenter, which accepts wood from the warehouse into his carpenter guilds, those little pieces of wood out here, he'll come to the pyramid and he'll build a new ramp. And that happens every time you complete a row. That's basically the 3 different steps of the pyramid after you have the foundation. Here we go. Here's the laborers bringing the stuff up. So they're going to complete. Complete the middle here, and then you're going to see. Now this is probably okay. We need another set. We need one more set of 4 blocks. Okay, hopefully they'll come pick it up here. So that's basically the rotation of building the pyramid. You fill up a row, and then a carpenter will come. He'll build the next ramp, and then the stonemasons will line up here, and then they'll await the laborers to bring groups of stone from the warehouses to the pyramid site. It's just this part is taking a particularly long time. Oh. Guess it's fine. Yeah, I have an issue here where this is separated into 2 different warehouses, and they won't go pick it up until a single warehouse has 4. Yeah, that's a really well-made game, and you can definitely tell that they learned from Caesar. Caesar 3 had a bunch of really good ideas and just not so good execution. Okay, so now there's 4 of them here, so we should see the laborers come here soon. Unless they already found 4 somewhere else. And the laborers. Here he is.
I'm
Here
ready to work.
Lead puller. There he goes. Alright, he's picked it up. I don't know how one dude turned into 6 dudes, but here he comes. And then this will complete this layer of the pyramid, and we'll soon see a carpenter. As soon as this is finished, we should soon see a carpenter come and build this next staircase. Yeah. Where is he?
The city is the city.
There are so many places in poor condition. I can barely keep up.
Hmm. Maybe we only need a new staircase. Maybe we only need a new staircase every second layer. I don't think I saw the carpenter bring anything that time. Maybe one staircase is enough for 2 layers. We'll see at the end of this layer if carpenter comes to build the next one. Unless it just happened and I didn't notice it. Okay, so it's currently November. I want to see how much stone I imported. Yeah, see, this is a huge problem. So I only imported 8 blocks of stone, even though I could have imported up to 40 per year, and it's November. And that is just because our water-based trade is completely saturated. I'm forced to trade so much stuff over water, but I only have a very limited number of delivery men from the docks that they're too busy taking too many deliveries that aren't stone to sustain the rest of my city. That I'm only getting 8 stone per year is a huge sag. I think I'm going to turn off. I think it'd actually be faster not getting the stone here, because what'll happen is why am I having so much trouble? My sea trade is really saturated. This is really bad. I feel like I'm a broken record talking about the sea trade problems, but I'm noticing my warehouses are also lacking some stuff. Like reeds. And it's just I can't get enough goods into my city from the sea. So now they're bringing the reeds. Okay, good. Okay, so now that just came, not the slave puller, the stone puller should come. Listen. What I was doing before is I was having, yeah, there we go. I was having the dock delivery men put the stone in here, and then I was having these delivery men, these warehouses delivery men, come over here and pick up the stone, so that it was closer to the pyramid. But I'm finding out now that it's just faster to leave it in these warehouses because these laborers move really fast. Yeah, I think we talked about that like on one of the pyramids we were building. They were I think they were slaves, but they might have been paid slaves. They might have been paid slaves, which might not be what we think of as slaves, but yeah, they would have worked. They were probably paid with food, but I guess that's, yeah, I don't know. They were more like workers? Okay. Yeah, this is just better. These guys pulling the stones move so much faster than wheelbarrows. So if we just get the stones into these warehouses, that's for the best. I think they were working on the pyramid while the Nile flooded and then worked in the fields when the water level back down. Yeah, that's how it works in this game, yeah. Although I have so many laborer camps over here, so many work camps, that I have plenty of workers to be in the pyramid, to be working on the pyramid even when the Nile is down. The ones that were slaves were the war prisoners and the Jewish after the Egyptians took the power back from them. Yeah, so we missed it here, but this ramp wasn't here before, so a carpenter made it to here, and built that. So I think you just need this one every 2 then. For influential Jewish people at some point. There was even the Pharaoh, which is how they say Pharaoh in the introduction. Is this a carpenter? We might actually see it be built here. Yeah, see? See? He just came over here and he built the other side. So that's nice. So that the carpenter, that's really good. The carpenter gets a bit ahead of the curve there. Rather than wait until the last minute and potentially hold up the building project, when the current layer of the pyramid is almost done, he just comes and does his job. I wish I had more people like him in my empire. A guy who works proactively instead of all of those ayame. Yeah, we're getting into retirement age now. Instead of all those ayame and gargudas who lived in our other city. Ayamers. Doesn't know Ayame. Who would? She never streams. Understandable. Have a nice day. That's like, if the only meme you need to know about Ayame is she never streams. That's it. There's no new memes to make. If you never stream, you can't make new memes. Rough night at the table. Sorry to hear that, Muck. You must have used up all your luck in the earlier matches today. Not looking good for you either, Gris. How did the tournaments work? Tournaments you have to pay money to organize, but anybody can participate in a hosted tournament for free. It's just the tournament organizer has to pay money to host a tournament. It's pretty nice. I believe hosting a tournament costs $1. It costs like what, 100 jade, and you buy like 500 jade for $5. So you can't create one to test without paying money, but you can enter one for free. I don't like if you go to the tournament page. There's plenty of tournaments. A lot of them are like written in like Chinese, like the titles are in Chinese. I don't know if you can just enter them or how that works. But when we've done tournaments before, there's usually like there's usually like a tournament Discord, and everybody plays their matches at the same time. So they'll be like, all right, tournament's gonna start at 1 p.m. And you log in like a little bit before then, and you ready up like you would ready up for a race. And then it puts everybody who's readied up at the designated time into matches. You could even do brackets, which is what ends up happening. Usually not the first stage of the tournament, but after you do like a generic like heat play or whatever you want to call it, where everybody's just paired randomly for like a total of like 6 games. Then whoever does the best, like the top 16 players will form a bracket. And then the tournament, tournament organizer at that point can input the bracket into Mahjong Soul, and it'll pair those people up specifically. What is playing them like? Very similar to just playing regular Mahjong, except you gotta play to win the tournament. By that I mean it's not the end of the world to if you're looking to move up in the ladder, you're gonna win some and lose some. And if you're losing some, just don't lose some by a lot. But if you're in a tournament, you've got X amount of games. You gotta play balls to the wall. If you're coming in fourth, like you gotta play balls to the wall because you gotta be first and really big first. And you're willing to risk being fourth and really big fourth to have the opportunity to be first and really big first. It really depends on the structure, Muck. Like, for example, Uwu Cup is just like play as much as you want over a 2-day period or like a 1-day period. Every tournament has its own rules. Like, the way Oda Cool hosted his was... like, he would just have the tournament lobby open for 24 hours, and then you just played as much as you want, and it would take your best consecutive 5 games. So basically, you calculate the points similar to how you calculate them up on the ladder, so you can just think of ladder points, because it's the same calculation as tournament points, except the numbers are slightly scaled differently. The math is the same, essentially. So it would just, whatever your best like ranking, your best like ladder showing would be over 5 consecutive games, it took that. That's pretty unique for tournaments though. Need your best 5 wins in a row. I think most other tournaments I played, well there's a few that say, you know, but most other tournaments I played would let you, it would take like your best 5, but it would cap you at like 10 matches. So you'd get like a whole weekend to play. And it would take your best 5, but it'd cap you at 10. Something like that. Whereas Oda Cool is just like, yeah, play as much as you wanted. So I ended up playing like 30 or 40 matches. Just nonstop over 24 hours. That was a stream, man. And we qualified. We did qualify. Qualified for that last... I've had pretty good luck qualifying for tournaments, but then tournament day is always ass. I use up all my luck on qualification rounds. I think the more common thing, though, like for IRL tournaments, would be, and Mahjong Soul has this as well, is like there'd be like a qualification day and then like a bracket day or like top 16 day. And qualification day would be like, okay, show up at like 1 p.m. and you're gonna play 5 matches. Usually it's like play a match, wait for everybody to be done, play another match, wait for everybody to be done. And then usually between like matches 3 and 4, there's like an extended break. Generally takes like a whole afternoon, but you're not like always in game. Of course not. You're like 5 matches of Mahjong is not that much, but you generally are keeping your whole afternoon open. But you're doing stuff on the side because you're waiting for people to finish their matches. Like sometimes your match is gonna be a lot quicker than others. And maybe sometimes your match is like the one that took the longest of that round. And in that case, you're going to be playing your second match like almost immediately after. But yeah, I think that's how most tournaments are. Is you spend an afternoon playing like 5-6 rounds, like games of Mahjong. And then however, you know, whatever your score was at the end of that, maybe you move on to day 2. And then day 2 is like set, like... round of 16 will be at this time. You know, round of 8 will be at this time. And then you just keep playing as long as you're still alive. Or I did play one match where they had a loser's bracket, and that was, I don't know. I'm like I guess loser's... well, I don't think loser's bracket works that great for Mahjong. Because you got to do a lot. You got to do a lot to win from loser's bracket, because even if you make it to the finals in loser's bracket, I think there's like a disadvantage. Like you start with like 25k and winners start with 35k, and you're still on the line to play a lot of Mahjong matches to still be at a disadvantage at the final table if you make it all the way. I don't really like loser's bracket for Mahjong, but yeah, most of the time day 2 is just you know, round of 16. There's 4 tables, because there's 16 people, and then the top 2 people at every table move on. So if you get first or second, you're moving on to the next round. If you don't, we had a good fun. See you next tournament. Basically, you need 5 wins in a row. Yeah, some of those tournaments can be rough. Like, strength of win is also important. Like, if you get like a first place where you like doubled your score, you doubled like your 25k to a 50. That's really good for a tournament placement. You can get away with maybe getting like a second or third in a couple other games. Tournament in New York City 2 weeks ago was like that. Yeah, I might have played 50 matches that day. It was an experience. I got called out. Ooh, we don't need any more of this crap. No more of this tosh. I got called out in Otacool's tournament Discord afterwards by some Chinese players. There was like a feedback. Shout outs to the Nilometer. There was like a feedback channel in that tournament Discord, and Otacool speaks English, Chinese, and Japanese. So he accepts participants from China, Japan, and English-speaking countries. And there was a feedback channel where you could leave feedback in any language of those three. And there was like a Chinese player. I put it in Google Translate, but I knew anyway. I don't speak a word of Chinese. I already knew what the feedback was, because there was a bunch of Chinese, and then it had this. I think it was like this. Hold on. Yeah. He did the thing. He did the thing when you like censor somebody's name because you don't want to like call them out, but it was obvious. Like it was either that or it was like it might have been this, or maybe it was even this. But basically, he left a lot of feedback, and it said something like, "Yeah, like the tournament, like I had fun playing the tournament, but like the structure of the tournament wasn't the greatest. I don't think it's fair that somebody can. I don't think it's fair that a player could stream, like play matches for 24 hours straight and basically qualify by playing 50 matches and puts in parentheses like S like Madu Madu E or S Madu 4E." Maru is what it's called in Japanese. Obviously, it's called something else in Chinese. But he censored my name because I guess he thought it would be rude to actually call me out for it. But he's like, yeah, I don't think this tournament structure is that great because theoretically someone, parentheses, S blank blank E, could play for a really long time, and it's not fair to the rest of us who could only play like for a few hours. maybe they meant my evil twin, SG3E. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this. Actually, we need to go down. We can go back to 80 next. We're gonna do some building. I was called out. That was a good time. It's really hard. Just for the record, it's really hard. The bent pyramid is finished. It's a cute pyramid. It's really hard to play that style of tournament. It's really hard to play that style of tournament where it's best consecutive 5 matches, and it's not just 5 matches. It's like can play for a really long, like just string together through like, because every time you string together 4 matches and the 5th one's just trash, you're like, yep, that's it. Time to play another 5 matches of Mahjong. 5 matches of South is like what, like 2-3 hours. At least. And potentially even longer, because if it's going to be a good string of 5 matches, probably some of those wins are like high, like 400k or 40k wins for you. So you're extending some of those matches so that they're big fast. The guy keeps coughing. Yeah, so every time you would get something going, and then it fell apart later on, it was extremely demoralizing. Extremely demoralizing. That's just the edge, okay. I'd recommend checking it. Like one piece of advice that I would give to anybody who's new to Mahjong, is play tournaments. Because you're gonna say to yourself, "Man, I'm not good enough to play tournaments. Why would I join a tournament just to get my ass kicked?" It doesn't matter. They're fun. They're fun. You learn about like tournament-based Mahjong. That style. It's kind of like just a fun thing to do that day. Because that whole afternoon you're just playing Mahjong. It's really fun if you know people who are participating as well. Like, what would happen was, Arius, Zobel, and Crazy and me, all entered like a tournament together, and in between we would just hop in a voice call together and be like, man, I had a really good match. And you'd watch other people, you'd finish your match, you'd bring it up, and you'd be like, oh, how did Arius do? You'd see Arius got a huge first place. You'd hop in the voice call together. You'd be like, let's go, Arius. Really good job. You'd pump each other up like that. And the reality is, Mahjong sucks, and you can play the greatest game of Mahjong you've ever played, and you can still very highly likely you don't qualify. But if it's 4 people, like us 4, usually one of us has a really good week. Usually one of us has a really good tournament. So all 4 of us aren't going to, but sometimes Arius qualifies, day 2 we root him on, and that's cool. There was that one time I qualified, and that was cool. So, tournament with friends is really hype. So, participate in tournaments. Even if you don't think you're good enough. Hey, how's it going, Tapioca? Yeah, be done in 5 games or 50. Didn't take part of it, I'd rather just play 5 and be done. Mahjong is not the kind of game where best player always wins. Exactly. It's not gonna be for a while, but I'll probably enter the next Lions tournament. I think that's a tournament I'll just always enter as long as I remember it. It's a tournament that happens usually in November, which again is forever away. But I'll send you the link next time that happens. I can't believe these people live right next to the most beautiful pyramid ever constructed to date in Egypt, and think that the fact that this beautiful pyramid is in their backyard does not distract from the fact that there's a police station from. Whereas these people are like, okay, there's a cool dude sitting in a chair. That's good enough for me. Cool chair sitting dude. Cool chair sitting dude. Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking there's actually no water over here, and people get really pissed if there's no water. So I'm gonna have to just this water. I'm just gonna have to prage that this water gets over here. Fine, this doesn't have to be good. It just has to be good enough. Not sure how I'd figure out which one to join. Yeah, the tournaments I entered was because I knew somebody who joined. Or they were a Mahjong streamer I watched who was promoting it. It's a shame that Otacool is retired from streaming now because he hosted a lot of fun tournaments. So if he was still streaming, I'd recommend following him and participating in his tournaments. Advertising bit on Solos Discord. I'm playing it in a few hours. It's more of a league system where players. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that sounded cool. When you reach you on turn 5, you can win with 8 tiles. And you lose to one on hand. Ah, yeah, it's time to time yeah. The classic. The classic. Seat wind. This number just is to see if people can. Now it's gonna be 2 a.m. and I have to stay up till Puyo. I want to continue to stream for like 4 more hours. I'm gonna start the next mission, but we might have to save the next mission. We might not be able to finish it all in one go, but I think I will start the next mission after this one. Because otherwise I don't know what I'm going to do with myself for the next while. What am I going to do with my life? What does it all mean? Like Kefka says, where are they going and why did they come from? Or whatever he says. We could play Bean Game. We could. I don't know if I want to commit yet, but if we played Bean Game, how many gamers are up? How many spike moles are currently awake who are interested in playing 2 a.m. Bean Game? Yeah, good luck in the M League event, Chris. Sonic at B-Ensure? No, not that one. Definitely not that one. Beange. Yeah, I think I might play some Bean Game another night. I think in the future what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one campaign in Emperor, one mission in the campaign, and then we're gonna switch to FunFest stuff for this coming week because this coming week's the last week of FunFest. And we'll get the Rattata seed started, and we'll maybe get some Fall Guys in there as well. Mean Bean Machine. Fall winning. Puyo 1 rules? Mean Bean Machine is a weird localization of the first Puyo game. Oh. That is weird, but I can kind of see it because there's some pieces. At least in Kirby's Avalanche, there's like it's like the red piece. No, excuse me, the purple piece. The purple piece looks beanie. Do you know who likes to play Fall Guys? Garguda. Garguda likes to play Fall Guys. And by likes to play Fall Guys, I mean probably streamed it like 2 times ever. Okay. I'm gonna build some work camps just to sink some unemployment. We're 1K away from being dunge. Oh shoot, we're not 1K away from being dunge. We need to dispatch the burial provisions. $32. Okay. The Emperor was a lot of fun today. I know. I know how we're gonna sink some of this employment. No stealing. Swiper, no swiping. Absolutely unacceptable. Look at them. They'll keep these people in line. Can't believe I lost 4K in this mission to thieves in personal savings. That's pretty adorable. That's really adorable. So what's the final judgment, Tapioca, on the new Hako's Bales design? Acceptable, no, not great without the jacket. All right, fair enough. Jacket is 0 out of 10. RGB light jacket. We got some olge people. Quite a few olge people. The gameplay for this game is like you spend the first hour actually like using your brain a lot to build your city, and then the next like 2 to 3 hours you just kind of sit back, you get comfy, you get aqua comfy. You're still managing stuff, but you're not using as much brain power as the initial layout. It's kind of interesting. Am I capped on this stone? Is that why we're waiting forever for it? Yup, I've just got to get... Alright, fortunately it's December, so next month will be January. I can buy the rest of this tosh. Buy the rest of this tosh. Yeah. I wonder how often she'll use the new design. Because Fauna, like, never streams anymore. Fauna, like, never streams anymore without the cute, like, glasses, like, outfit. Mume, I get the impression she's going to use that new outfit a lot, too. But a lot of them, they get a new outfit, and, you know, it could be like Gouda Atlantis, where, you know, she brings it every once in a while, but she mostly streams with other outfits. Well, we'll have to see how much Bae prefers this new outfit. If it reaches Fauna, like preppy. I guess how would you describe Fauna? I'd probably call it preppy, like preppy Fauna. If it reaches preppy Fauna status. Yeah, I unfortunately produce less food than I need for this new population. So we got to get out of here. We got to go. These last 3 blocks of granite need to come now, or our population will be pissed soon. I'm just leaving the city. We're getting out of the city. It's about to hit the fan. Here's a... Oh, don't you dare.
This city isn't too bad.
Oh, the city could be a lot worse.
There was a thief there.
Oh, this city is just about as good
There was
as
a
any
thief
other.
there, but he got struck down by adorableness. Where the hell is my...
I wonder if the city has any sights I wonder if the city has
Okay,
any
this
sights
guy
I could
should
see
deliver
by
the
hand with
goods.
my ship. What a bountiful journey. What a bountiful journey.
What a bountiful journey. Come on. Come on, man.
I love the art of the deal.
Okay, this guy better
Can't
sell
wait
it.
to trade my supplies.
You get the papyrus.
I love the art of the deal. I can't wait to trade my supplies. We're waiting for some cargo to be delivered to. I love the art of the deal. I can't wait to trade my supplies.
I don't know what's going on, man. I'm about to turn off all imports. Just so if these things don't come, I will literally do that. Stop bringing reeds. Okay, that's it. Import none. Import none. Import none. It's all going to go to pot. But I'm finally going to get these last few blocks. Okay, what is this city called? Dahshur. Oh, I need to turn off exports too. This is silly. All I need is 3 blocks of granite to be delivered and we're out of here. But my docks people are too busy being, yeah, wait, man, let's pick up the thing that's not granite. So I've set everything off. So they're going to have no excuse but to put the freaking granite into the storage yard.
What a bountiful journey. I don't know why we came. This city never trades.
Is this legit just bugged? Is it bugged because it thinks it can't deliver it there because it can't deliver 4 or something stupid like that? I'm mystified, man. I think because this is 29 and it wants to deliver 4 at a time, it thinks it can't deliver enough. Some gotcha like that.
I love the art of the deal. I can't wait to trade my supplies.
Where is that trader? Oh, what a frustrating final, 15 minutes of this campaign. Is it you?
I love the art
Okay, this guy has better he better drop it. You have better drop this. Finally, yeah. It was just bugged. It was just bugged. Adorable. Yeah, it had 29 in there for some reason. So since it couldn't deliver a full batch of 4, it just refused to deliver any. Well, that's good info to know. That's actually really good to know. That's actually really good to know. In the future. For making my sea trading more efficient. Extremely adorable.
Pharaoh commends you. The bent pyramid you constructed in his honor is magnificent and outshines any monument built in the past.
Oh, that wasn't too bad, but that was a silly final 15 minutes where we were just sitting there waiting for granite and couldn't figure out why it wasn't getting delivered. Silly.